All right, you're here with the Canton Junkie. I'm in Canton at First Monday Trade Days here in Canton, Texas. And where I'm located is, I'm kind of like just at the divider of the famous vendor fields and antique alley. So I'm just kind of right in the middle. I happen to find one open little lot here where there's not a vendor to set up because it's really full this month. Hey Mom, good morning. So I am taking questions and answers at the end, or if you have any comments. So questions and answers, comments, just leave them in the comment box and I'll get to them at the end here. And I have a new segment coming up today. New segment. Stay tuned for that. So we came in yesterday and it was so busy for a Thursday, which was really exciting to me. And it was cold in the morning, but by like after lunch, it was beautiful. It's actually already warmed up a considerable amount this morning. I've already shed 2 layers that I had on, so it's going to be a beautiful weekend. But a Thursday being as busy as it was just indicates how packed it's going to be this weekend, which I'm so excited about. I love the busy months. It's almost like something out of a movie, maybe. The excitement of it, and there's people everywhere, and people are Christmas shopping and in good moods, and they're escaping their regular life. So I just love the busy weekends. I'm excited. And you know, I usually come in on Thursdays to get my video before the crowds get here, because if I wait till Friday, Saturday, Sunday and try to get my video, there'll be so many people. I won't be able to get video of booths and items and areas because all you'll see is the back ends of people. So the crazy thing was that happened to me yesterday because it was so busy. So I tried to get everything I could yesterday because of the crowds this weekend. That'll definitely be coming in. Okay, weather-wise, it's gorgeous right now. I would just say, here we go. I'm looking at my notes down here. I would just say bring layers, especially if you're coming to show up at 8 o'clock, because by 10 you won't need all those layers, but you'll need them first thing. If you run cold, bring a stocking cap and some hot hands, and you're going to be fine by lunchtime. All right, if you're just joining, I'm doing a Q&A at the end. Leave your questions and comments in the comment box. I see the mediumalist mom, that's funny, that they're on their way, woohoo! And my mom says good morning. I think that's everything so far. I'll answer the rest at the end. All right, let's see here. Okay, so this month, what's going on this month? So here's my new segment. What I'm wearing. So I realize that every month I come in, and usually in my regular life, I'm wearing so much stuff that I've gotten here at First Monday. So this is my new segment. I'm going to tell you what I got and where it's located in case you want to go get it. And it gives me a chance to feature some booths in some of my favorite places. So the first thing is these earrings. Yeah, I know they were Halloween, but I'm wearing them year round because I think they're great. Now, I don't have no clue how to say this business's name. I've been meaning to ask them. I have no idea. Their name, I think, is My Lilo & Co. And they're usually in Pavilion 4000, 4500. Last month they were at the Walkway by the Creek, and this month I have not been able to locate them yet. So when I locate where My Lilo & Co. is, I will put it in the comments after the video because I can't find them yet. I don't know where they are. They've been hopping around lately, but it's these earrings, and they have all sorts of cool earrings they make themselves. The next thing is my shirt. Yes, it's an NSYNC shirt. I got it last month. It's from All Mixed Up with Love. They are they're kind of like right in where these few places meet. Original Pavilion 2, Original Pavilion 3, Walkway by the Creek. They're like right there. And this is actually a pretty tame shirt for them. They usually do, all their band shirts are hand distressed by them, and they have tons of variety, especially if you like classic rock. There's tons of that. And then they have vintage clothes and just really cool stuff. And go check them out, All Mixed Up with Love. And the last thing is my shoes. They're probably full of dirt. They're from J10. She's over in Boardwalk 1 in the Arbors. And maybe you've seen some of these at some of the, like, Drunk Gypsy carries this line, but they're right here in Canton. You can get them right here at J10 Design at the Boardwalks. All right, end of segment. Okay, So yesterday when I was just kind of going through all the buildings so I knew what was what and who was where, I came across a rug and tapestry booth in Arbor 2. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Those are pretty. And then as I was just about to go past their booth, I realized there's a guy right there weaving on a big loom a tapestry. So I stopped and took some pictures and asked him some questions. And he does all of them by hand. His name is Mahmoud, and it's Magic Rugs is their business in Arbor 2. So after looking around their booth and wanting to purchase something that, I couldn't purchase it. So I was like, could you make me one? And he's like, why don't you come back on Saturday and we'll make it together? I was like, what? That's amazing. So tomorrow I'm really excited. I'll be over at, I think it's Magic Rugs. I almost feel like it's Mystic Rugs and I wrote it down wrong. I'll have it right tomorrow. But he's gonna make me a tapestry, have it started and finished tomorrow. And I'm gonna help. I'm excited. That is so cool. He has really like cool tapestries. I'll show you tomorrow too. They're kind of like the yarns and fabrics he used look a little rough, and they're just cool. And he also does tons of custom stuff. I just happened to see something on his wall, that a piece of another, like a section of a bigger piece that I loved. I'm like, can we make just that piece? So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. So exciting. Okay. I saw something yesterday that I don't think's been here before and probably won't be here next month either, so you'll want to check it out this time. It is a traveling memorial for troops. It's a warrior tribute for troops that served and died in Afghanistan and Iraq, and it's got this whole like portable wall of all the names of all these troops that died in combat in those wars. And if you would like to take a look at it, it's very humbling. It was actually hard not to get a little teary-eyed just looking at it. It was awesome. So if you're looking for where that is, okay, if you know where row 46 is, it's one of the really popular rows for shopping here. So if you know where row 46 is, it's just like a row or two over on the back of row 46. So if you went behind row 46 and Dry Creek Landing, Overstock Joe's is right there. It's just right in that vicinity. It's really kind of hard to explain otherwise, but if you can see Dry Creek Landing in the back of row 46, you're right in that vicinity. It was really cool. It was kind of late in the day yesterday when I found it, so there wasn't like a person at the booth anymore that I could ask any questions of. So I just took some video, and if you want to see what it is, you can go to my Instagram page and then go to my stories, and I have a little thing on there. You can at least preview it, but come on by and see it. It's really cool. I know that Veterans Day is coming up next week, so it was just really cool to see. Okay, let's see here. Hey, if you see me out on the grounds this month or any upcoming month, just stop me and say hi. I'll take a selfie with you. I always like meeting people who have found my videos or are here because of them or are feeling like they have a clue because of them, because this place is so big that when you get here as a newbie, you're like, what? Okay, let's just go for it, which that in itself is fun. But sometimes you want to feel a little more like you have a clue when you're going to a brand new event, especially such a big one and one that's touted as the world's biggest flea market. Sometimes you want to have a little bit of a clue. So if you see me and any of this has helped you, stop me and we'll get, I think that was a dog barking. That was really weird sounding. All right. Anyway, stop me for a selfie. Okay, when we drove in, again, Paul Michael is still open. If you have been here any time in the last year, or maybe a year and a half now, maybe 2 years, you've seen that the big Paul Michael buildings out on the highway have been closed. They've moved just to 2 locations in Dallas and Round Top. So the one here's been completely empty, nothing in it, as far as I've been able to see. And on Labor Day weekend, they started having like this big one-time reopening clearance special thing where they just brought in tons of stuff. And I went, and it was full of seasonal Christmas, big furniture, stuff like that. So it's been open every weekend since Labor Day. And I'm like, what do they have left? So I'm going to go there this evening and see, is it newer stuff than last time I went? Like more of their old inventory? Or are they just like selling down till it's gone? I'll let you know. The hours on the weekends are Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 9 to 5, and Sundays, 1 to 5. Okay, let's see, y'all. talked about it before, Trade Day Navigator. If you haven't downloaded that app yet, it's a fantastic app with a wonderful map. And you can drop a pin where you've parked so you can find where you're going once you're done here for the day. And the proprietors, the creators of the app, they're out here, telling people about it. They've created it themselves. Zach is an engineer, so he knows all about maps and all about creating them. So it's a beautiful app, very well thought out, very interactive, and he's got like 1 million updates already planned, so many ideas. And the cool thing is you can locate your favorite vendors. You can find your way around. You can figure out where the bathrooms are. If you need emergency help, it's got a little place on there to show you exactly where that's located. So download it for your trip, Trade Day Navigator. All right, I'm out of breath. Whew. Just a reminder, on the event hours, I like to bring this up every month for anyone that's new and is not aware. It is not a sun up to sundown event as it is advertised. First Monday is an event that runs kind of regular business hours. So sometimes it depends on the weather. If we're in extreme weather, it might open a little later. People are a little slower to get here, or they might go home a little earlier. So extreme weather will be a little different, but generally speaking, each day 9 to 4 or 9 to 5. That's the hours here. They are definitely not until sunset. Definitely not. I wish. That would be awesome. I wish that's what it was. That would be so cool. There are some places in town that do have shopping after hours, especially usually like Friday, Saturday. They'll have after hours shopping after the main grounds is closed. Places like the Canton Marketplace building, the Mountain, who also has live music on Friday, Saturdays, and Old Mill Marketplace, places like that. There are other places in town that'll be open till like 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's see. So if any of this stuff helps you, my Instagram lives, my Instagram page, my YouTube channel, which is the Canton Junkie on YouTube, if any of that's helpful to you, please subscribe. It just keeps me doing what I'm doing. I'm not selling you anything. It's so simple to just hit subscribe and support this. It helps populate it so more people can find this information. Maybe just find First Monday in general. They've never heard of it before. And it's just only good. It's only good to subscribe. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm about to do the questions and answers. If you had any last minute ones, please go ahead and put them in the comment box and I'll do my best to answer them. Let's see. So today, the crowds are still just trickling in. It's kind of funny. I thought it'd be slammed at 9:45 on a Friday, but I think it's just the weather. And I think by lunch, this place is going to be like swamped, especially tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be totally swamped. So I'm going to be doing video just capturing crowds so you can see what it's like on the busiest months of the year. I'm really excited. Those will be on YouTube. I actually took a bunch of videos of those last month and I was so excited, and I got home and I realized I had a wrong setting on my camera. So I couldn't post any of them. So I got to redo that. That's what I'll be doing. And tonight I'll be going to the Paul Michael building, seeing what that's about. If it's worth posting or if it's not, I'll still let you know here on Instagram. Okay, so I'm going to back up and see what kind of comments or maybe questions we had. Okay. My mom says she'd like to try weaving a tapestry. Yeah, I was so excited. And he had like a hand loom, and then he had like I thought it was just for display because it looked really antique, but it was this very large wood framed loom that helps him loom bigger items. I was really excited. Let's see. Insta Ortega wanted to know if the memorial is open late. Well, yesterday I found it at about 4:30, which was pretty much when everyone was going home, and it was still set up. There was no display. There weren't any like pamphlets on the table or anything, but they have like these A-frame easels that were all lined up like a wall, and it was double-sided, and I would assume that was out all night. And so if you are like a vendor and want to come by after everything's closed up, I'm thinking you could still go and observe that and enjoy it. Again, if you're wondering what that is, if you want to rewatch this video in a minute, when I posted, it's talking about a traveling memorial tribute that's up for display this weekend. It was very cool. Let's see what else we have. Oh, that was it. Okay, wonderful. I'm all for the questions. So sometimes, hey, maybe I've told you them all up front. Okay, so I'm gonna get going. I think I need some coffee. coffee and gonna get prepared for my day and get prepared to do the crowd shots I'm gonna do later, crowd video. So anyway, thanks for joining me, y'all. Check me out on YouTube as well, the Canton Junkie, and happy shopping. I'll see you later. Bye.